presented by the authority of Hotep Nation. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the happenings on the streets, be they the Twitter streets, the YouTube streets, or the streets of Exton, Pennsylvania, may not be disseminated without express written consent from Hotep Nation. If you can't come up with your own award shows, show segments, merch, or other product ideas, just give us a call. Hotep Nation is more than happy to help you grow your brand if the price is right. But stop stealing our shit. Come up with some original ideas or cut the check. Or at least drop a super chat. Damn. You really think we don't know you're watching?
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real, it ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real, it ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again. Greatest podcast in land where we have a new pope, and he's from Chicago. I am Uncle Hotep, he is Hotep Jesus. Episode 358, Hotep's been told you. What's good with you, man?
You know, just a black man trying to survive in the white man's America where he want to say the N-word. Yeah, I know. How was the Kendrick Lamar concert?
Hold on. Before we get to that.
Huh?
Before we get to that, since you brought it up, you and Goldstein had some say legendary spaces, inviting white people to say the N-word. Chat, I never seen a bigger display of coonery, buffoonery, clowns than these niggas that did that spaces. I never seen a bigger display.
Oh, yeah? That's why we're taking you to court. Let's start at the proceedings.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
Ladies and gentlemen of Hotepistan, today is a sad day in the history of Hotepistan. I stand before you to deliver bad news that Uncle Hotep is a suspected insurgent. He has been placed under investigation, and his citizenship to Hotepistan has been suspended for 90 days. We suspect that he is aiding and abetting a foreign nation. We're not sure if it's the CCP, the KGB, or other. But Uncle Hotep is under investigation for aiding and abetting a foreign agent. I hate to break it to you. This is a sad day in Hotep Nation history. This is a sad day in Hotepistan history. But unfortunately, we have put out the want ad. We have put out the want ad. He is wanted dead or alive. If you see Uncle Hotep, you bring his ass to us. Okay? He is wanted dead or alive, damn it. Okay? He has been acting unscrupulous and suspicious recently. Hold on, let me bring the want ad. Let me bring the want ad up on the screen so everybody can see it. This just so everybody knows it's real. Okay. Here it is right here. Uncle Hotep is wanted in Hotepistan, dead or alive. There's his want ad poster. New York Post. Wanted dead or alive. Charges of insurrection, aiding and abetting a foreign enemy. There he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Hotep, now that you're on trial, how do you plead?
I can never be guilty in this kangaroo court that I'm currently in present.
How do you plead? You're already filibustering. You see what we're saying? Do you see what we're saying, great people? Hotepistan, he's filibustering in the middle of a court proceeding. He won't even enter a not guilty or guilty plea. And then what did he do? He makes a mockery of the court.
You niggas is not honorable to charge me, but I am not guilty.
Not guilty. For the past few weeks, you've been attempting a coup against the leadership of Hotepistan. We've made a note of that. For about a year now, Hotep Goldstein and Hotep Jesus have been running a Twitter Spaces every Tuesday at around 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you know who's never there? Uncle Hotep. He's never been there. But this week we held his space because the N-word has entered everyone's psyche, and our white people are. The woke right is fighting to say the N-word. So he said, you know what? Since you want to be a pussy, we'll open up a space for you guys to openly and freely say the N-word. So we open up this space for them to openly and freely say the N-word. And guess who shows up finally? For the first time ever, his inaugural appearance at the Twitter Spaces that we run every Tuesday at 4:15 p.m. Uncle Hotep. Yes. He finally shows up. Interestingly enough, he decided to show up to this one. He wanted to witness the white man saying the N-word. That nothing would tickle his fancy more than hearing a white man say the N-word. He was excited to be a part of this conversation. Keep in mind, previously he had not shown up. This one, Uncle Hotep. Uncle Hotep has not been the same since he went on vacation and came back with these new hater blockers, as he likes to call them. I like to call them red-white shades because that's what they are. They're nothing but red-white shades. These are red-white sunglasses. He has not been the same. We suspect that not only is he a foreign agent, but also he might be a clone. We can never be too sure. He might be a clone. But Uncle Hotep decided to finally show up to our Twitter Spaces after never, and that's quite suspect behavior. So we compound that with the fact that he's been trying to raid a coup. Then earlier this week, he fired rockets on the Hotepistan compound. Yes, he did. We returned fire to his compound like India did Pakistan. We will not stand for this. We will not stand for this type of behavior. But this is unbecoming of a Hotep. What do you have to say for yourself, old man?
Hotep Daxter, thank you for the 5 gifted. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being in attendance. Thank you for being in court. Thank you for being witness.
Don't try to have decorum now after you done dissed the court.
I was dissing you, not the jury. You and Goldstein. Chat, I'm trying to do what's best for Hotepistan. Hotep Jesus and Hotep Goldstein are unfit to lead. They're totally unfit. Now, this hasn't been the first spaces I've been in. I've tried to listen before. I've been in a few, but my schedule, that's karate day for Little Griff. My schedule just doesn't line up. That day, I had to go pick up the Union Club.
You saw the N-word and all of a sudden karate didn't matter.
I said this out, let me go listen. I did speak. Hear these people talk. Hear both Goldstein and HJ both have diarrhea of the mouth. Endless fucking sucking themselves off. Endless platitudes of themselves. Purely disgusting behavior.
Personal attacks on individuals.
Our good friend Dom Luque is in. And before it even starts, Hotep Jesus goes on a personal attack of Dom Luque. Here we have a Spaces talking about white men, please come in and say nigger. And before it even gets starts, HJ attacks a black man.
Foreign agents of mass destruction. All you niggas is on trial, including Dom Luque.
But that's typical for him to attack another black man. This
Coons.
is what coon.
Coons.
This is what
y'all are coons.
He's the coon. We already established that. We've already established that, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, a couple episodes ago on this Griff Report, he came out and said, y'all gotta remember, I was born in this Hotep shit. I was born in it. This is what he said. That means his fall from grace is even more disgusting. This guy was born,
he can't even get his audio right.
he was born in pro-blackness. Born in a solid family structure. What does he do? He goes on Gutfeld and tells transgender hand job jokes. Purely disgusting. Now, but back to the Spaces. Back to the Spaces. Shout out to Dom Luque for putting up with you savages, attacking this poor black man, tried to hold him hostage, blackmail him. Disgusting behavior. Now on to this white man come on and say the N-word. You and Goldstein, especially Goldstein, who should be on trial here tonight. First off, he uses an AI image of me, which should be a violation of first degree. But niggas, them light-skinned niggas don't got no manners. So I expect as much. I expect as much. These niggas, as much as they talk about the woke right, get all their talking points from the woke right. Me? Blocked them. Matt Walsh blocked, muted. Elijah Schaefer muted, blocked.
Those people are idiots. Carnival. Clowns. What would I look like taking talking points from a clown? But this is what Goldstein does. This is what Goldstein does. I don't, hey, maybe that's how he eats. Arguing with woke writers. Arguing about the N-word and shit. Matter of fact, this is the same Hotep Jesus who told us in previous episodes of this great podcast that I'll be carrying every week, we shouldn't take disrespect. We shouldn't take disrespect for our race. This is what this nigga said. What did they do last Tuesday? Come on, white man. He invites the disrespect. Again, this is the man, he said he was born in this Hotep shit. Disgraceful actions. This is why a coup is needed. This is why I went on the attack. This is why I bombing their fucking compounds. These niggas gotta be stopped, Chad.
You gotta try harder than that.
I might be a black man from Exeter, Pennsylvania. I might not been born into this Hotep shit. But the mountain I had to climb was much more rigorous, much more treacherous. I had to worry about surviving at night. I had to worry about dad kicking me and my mom out. I had to worry about did my dad break my mom's leg with a baseball bat? Real nigga shit. You know what the real nigga shit for Goldstein and HJ is? Come on, Chad. Chad, can you come in our spaces? Can you say that? I'll give you the permission to say the N-word, Chad. These are what these niggas is doing. This is what these niggas is doing. Does that sound like real nigga shit to y'all, chat? Does it sound like it? It sound like just like the Dave Blunt just had a concert. What Dave Blunt say? Hey all y'all. I don't care about anywhere, but in here, y'all got permission to say nigger. That's what Dave Blunt said at his concert. Y'all saw the tape. Just like Goldstein and HJ. Yo, come on, Steve. Come on, Chad. Y'all got permission. We give y'all permission. And all you niggas that was co-signing that shit in that spaces, I'm disappointed in y'all. Y'all was up there keying and ha-haing with these two shines. Batman and Robin of the Coon fucking universe. Y'all was keying and ha-haing. It's entertainment for y'all. Racial slurs is entertainment to y'all. I can do nothing but laugh.
Chad, he's starting to sound like Mark Lamar Hill on Piers Morgan.
And thank you for bringing that up.
Keep crying like Mark Lamar Hill on Piers Morgan.
No. Because y'all is the Piers Morgans. Y'all are the Piers Morgans. White man come on, do a show and sit. Got one black boy in there, one Arab nigga, some white folks. Run social experiment. Come on, white woman, say nigger. Say it right in front of Mark. These are what Goldstein and HJ is doing. Pure clownery. Pure buffoonery. This is why Hotep Stan needs new leadership. I'm trying to bring these niggas along. These niggas is hard-headed. They keep arguing and fussing and discussing the woke right. Who the fuck is them to us? The woke right is beneath us. The woke right say something? Shit, I can't hear 10 fucking leagues below me. Goldstein and AJ putting their ears to the fucking ground, listen, wait for the woke right to say something so they get gripped off of. The woke right is nothing but pigs and slop. You gonna get down with the pigs and slop? That shit is haram. Not to these two niggas. Not to these two niggas. I'm trying to get y'all out the mud. Y'all don't gotta be in the mud no more. Y'all don't have to be in the mud no more. Nigga, we Hoteps. We dignitaries. We walk on the fucking clouds. We building pyramids. We wearing gold. We making aircrafts flying through the use of sound. And you want to be in the mud with these Neanderthals. Purely grifting off our greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we're done being entertained by his buffoonery, because that's all we heard was pure entertainment and buffoonery. Ladies and gentlemen of Hotepistan, I do not want you to be fooled by him and his sob stories about his dad and the kerosene heater. He pulls this story out every single time to try and get people to feel sorry for him. We are sick of this story, okay? This man is 85 years old. It's time for him to get over that kerosene heater, okay? Now let's handle business. That kerosene heater has been through enough already. That shit is out of gas. There's no kerosene left in that heater. Leave that kerosene heater alone. Jesus Christ. Sick of these sob stories. This is proof that Uncle Hotep is a leftist and a foreign agent. As you can see, he's used the same tactics as Saul Alinsky, the same tactics as left, the same tactics as liberals and progressives. Oh my God, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Then he tries to accuse us of grifting because somebody stood 10 toes down against the people that are trying to divide our nation over the N-word. Somebody stood up to him. Before we get into that, I'd like to take a flashback into history. Once upon a time, there was a gay man with a blue vest. And there was a white man pretending to be black. And only one person called them out on the internet. And that was
Hotep Jesus? There
was an organization that went by the name of Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter turned out to be a complete sham and a scam and divided this nation like no other. And there was one individual that stood 10 toes against them.
Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Nation, Hotepistan was built on standing against evil and declaring our enemies and drawing a line in the stand. This is the foundation of Hotepistan. This is the rock that started it all. We started off standing against evil. Uncle Hotep doesn't want to stand against evil. Uncle Hotep, he wants to go dance at Kendrick Lamar parties after he dissed Kendrick Lamar for the past 12 months. Uncle Hotep doesn't want to help build Hotepistan. He wants to destroy Hotepistan, as you saw with his airstrikes on Tuesday. Uncle Hotep doesn't want to build Hotepistan. He wants a coup against the leadership of Hotepistan. Uncle Hotep wasn't at the meetings for the grifties. You know who was?
Hotep Jesus.
He doesn't want to build Hotepistan. He wants to dismantle it brick by brick. When BLM was rising up, Hotep Jesus stood against it. When the woke right starts rising up and tries to divide our great nation, Goldstein stood up. Strong Dad stood up. Today, Matt Walsh on Daily Liar posted a clip of Strong Dad, which shows the power of Hotepistan. The fact that they now have to acknowledge us. They now have to contend with opposition. We are the opposition to the woke right. We defend America. We defend our sovereignty. We will not let our nation be divided again. We watched it happen with Black Lives Matter. We will not watch it happen with the woke right. Uncle Hotep, I have you believe that this is just a grift. But this is a grift, if it is, built on righteousness. And I got the proof. You didn't think I had the proof? Of course I got the proof from Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus.
I want you to take a look at Exhibit A. I want you to take a look at Exhibit A right here. This is from an elder gentleman, one of our elders. He goes by Stable Centrist. He says, best space ever. This is the same space that Uncle Hotep believed was unproductive, is being applauded as being the best space ever. Here is Sonny Johnson, political expert and strategist, an icon in Hotepistan, an icon at the Grifties, a well-respected thought leader. What does she say? Absolutely the best, in all caps, conversations. Here is the prestigious, the most coveted Grifties alum, two-time alum Grifties. Hotepistan's very own. One of the first people to publish the Hotep Nation. Here on your screen, you will see Nerd Nash, a bridge between Hotepistan and Black Twitter, a bridge between Black people and Hotepistan. And what does he say? Out of all of the spaces that have ever been launched, Nerd Nash said our Twitter space was top 3 spaces ever. Ever. Many people said this was the best space ever. Race relations were healed following this space. That's what the people were saying. But what does Uncle Hotep say? Here we got him right here. Mr. Coup de Grace. absolute embarrassment. Hotepistan definitely needs new leadership. HJ and Goldstein, dynamic duo of buffoonery. Here he is right here. You see him? Hater extraordinaire. He's a hater. Some people suspect that he's jealous of Goldstein. Some people suspect he's afraid of being replaced. Oh, Hotep's been told you. That's what the people are saying. He's afraid that his spot is up for replacement. So he's pitching the boogie and causing the coup. Uncle Hotep, I'm here to tell you, your spot is safe. Nobody's here to replace you. But we need you to come clean. Who are you working for? Is it the CCP, the CIA, Mossad, MI5, MI6, or KGB? Who is putting you up to this? Were you in, was it the Russians and the tenant media? Were you in that check? Was it USAID? What check was it that made you become a disruption to Hotepistan because everybody else loves the work we put in? That's the answer we need here in the courts of Hotepistan. While we are doing God's work, all of the great gods of Hotepistan, while we are putting in God's work, while we are building and rebuilding and helping make America great again.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You, Uncle Hotep, want to tear down our work. That's a shame. That is a shame. So who do you work for?
Oh, I can talk now?
You can talk now.
Chat, you know I busted his ass. He had to come back. He gave you 10 minutes in the beginning. After I whooped his ass, he said, nah, fuck that. He came back with some more shit. It was supposed to go right to the vote. He couldn't let that happen, chat. He couldn't let that happen.
Now you again. You see the victim? The victim just hopped out again. I told y'all, chat. He gonna play victim every time. Who do you work for? Xi Jinping? Kim Jong-un?
Candlejack, thank you for the donation. Hotep Bond, 500 last for defending Dom Lucre.
And he defended Dom Lucre. That's nasty work. One of the premier grifters. That's nasty work. In Hotepistan?
You niggas ganged up on him and shit. Wouldn't let the nigga talk. Over-talked him. Had some decorum. That was the thing was, that's a side conversation with Dom. Now you put him in front street in front of everybody. Now, of course, he gonna be like, man, fuck these niggas. That was a side conversation.
Straight out of Langley? Oh, straight out of Langley.
You and Goldstein and Strong Dad hopped right on him.
Facts. That's how we get down in Hotepistan. You should learn better. Last time you had Mark Lamont Hill in your sights and you let him go. We don't operate like that in Hotepistan. When we see the enemy, we attack, nigga. You need to take notes. We seen your work last time. We had the enemy in Hotepistan. We don't operate like you. You better take notes.
Tell a black man is not my enemy. Tell a black man is not my enemy.
What?
Folks, all this stuff about woke rights. Let me just remove myself.
That's last week's news. You see, chat? He deflected. You got to defend yourself.
Over this niggas. This nigga's right here. This nigga's right here. This nigga's right here. And over the white man's shoulder. The woke right shoulder.
That's last week's news. Everybody knows I was undercover. I was undercover. Okay, I was doing work for Hotepistan, and I got discovered. And we went over that last week. Okay, my cover was blown. We covered that last week. You trying to bring up old shit like an ex-girlfriend, and you deflecting away from your own guilt.
Hotep Bond, Mark Loser Hill is 2-0 in debates. First now, Myron, and it's all your fault. We'll talk about, because we got a topic on Mark. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
How do you plead?
I already told you I'm not guilty.
Chat, guilty or not guilty, chat. Type it in the chat, guilty or not guilty. What you said?
To do what must be done. The fact that I attempted a coup shows the honor I have.
Without following legal proceedings of Hotepistan, you sidestep all of that and go straight to coup.
You niggas wouldn't give up. You niggas wouldn't give it up honorably. You would fuck. Put up barriers. Fucking, we what do they call it when they fucking they talk for hours in the Congress? Fucking
Filibuster.
Filibuster.
Chat said you guilty. Chat said you guilty. Great job, chat. Great job.
The real ones in the chat know. Real ones in the chat know.
Your citizenship in Hotepistan is suspended for 90 days.
I'll find some allies.
Yes, you admitted to attempting a coup, so you definitely guilty. You're gonna say not guilty. You admitted to it. This is nasty work, y'all. Unc State, he filibustered the whole trial and then said we was filibustering. That's nasty work. Uncle Hotep is straight out of Saul Alinsky.
Wow. It should be a mistrial. You said your arguments, I said mine, and here you come doubled it up. You know why, chat? Because I scooped his ass.
That's not how this works, sir. You're on trial. All of the evidence needs to be provided. We got opening statements. And then we present our evidence. I had my opening statement. You had your opening statement. I presented my evidence. You got buried. You know you got buried. And now you trying to cry victim for the third time in these proceedings. This is nasty work. We want better from our elder classmen.
All right. 90 days it is.
90-day suspension. Closed case. We got him, y'all. We got him.
On to the show. You asked me about the Kendrick Lamar concert before I was rudely interrupted. The concert was great. There was a lot of SZA fans. SZA got a lot of fans, and I was kind of shocked at that.
You were shocked that she had fans?
The amount of fans.
Okay.
All types. Like, I see an Indian family. There was this white lady with her two white daughters was in front of us. Right next to me was this white man with his black queen wife, and they 2 kids was right next to us. I seen dads bring kids younger than my youngest. I was worried about was Was Big Griff old enough? Shit, they brought like 5-year-olds in there, man. I'm like, God damn, they scissor fans and shit. As far as the show, it was a good show.
So there's a lot of white people there so far. That's what I'm gathering.
I wouldn't say. I mean, there was white people there. Yeah, it was like, I would say about even, but there was all types of people. There was Mexican people there, Indian people there.
Mexican and white, but go ahead.
No, I'm not. There you go with this fucking Hispanic is white shit.
I ain't doing no delineation.
That's you.
They speak Spanish. The first colonizers from Spain.
What do you speak?
I was colonized.
You speak the white man's language just like they do.
I was colonized. I'm still trying to find my identity.
So was they. Like you were I was colonized. If Hispanics like, well, no shit, they gave it to us first.
They the same conquistadors from across the pond. I ain't sleep.
No.
When the people landed here, the people was brown skin. And then they got lighter and lighter over time. That's why you got Nazis in Argentina to this day.
They would have did the same thing to us. They didn't have enough time. They did the same goddamn thing. Ran out of time.
So you was in there with a bunch of folks that could afford those tickets. Where's your tickets? Upper mezzanine, lower mezzanine, floor seats, VIP? Where was you at?
What's the 100 level?
The 100 level? So that's the lower tier of the mezzanine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. What did Big Griff say?
She loved it. I only bought her one thing. The scissors. She bought. She wanted a scissors for $60. I was like, God damn. I was like, you getting one thing. She's like, can I get that scissors? I was like, all right.
Your scissor shirt?
Yeah, it was like it's I love scissors, and it has the tour dates in the back.
That shit was $120, wasn't it?
It was 60.
60? For a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Damn, they caking in there.
Oh, motherfuckers! Everybody had them shits. It was stinging them. As far as the show, it was a good show. Like, you know what I mean? They did when Kendrick came on, did a set, then they did some the songs they did together. This SZA did her joint. The design, the stage was good. Like, you could see everything because they made the screen show the video of them doing their choreography and Kendrick rapping. So
did they do Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Did y'all stay for the whole thing?
We left after Not Like Us. The only two songs we left was Gloria and Luther.
So y'all dipped out early, beat that traffic. Big Griff was probably ready to go. She was probably sleepy, wasn't she?
Oh, she was cool. She would have stayed to the end, man. She was like, cause it was her first concert.
Oh, that's her first concert?
She loved both of them.
Oh, okay.
What did I say it was? Like, when he did Not Like Us, you know, they had a big screen, like the big screen behind them, right? Wait till I hope they do a video, like a documentary of it, like a live in concert of that. Like, he had old types of black imagery when he was doing Not. And, you know, like California shit, you know, niggas with afros and shit. I seen a couple pyramids. I seen a couple pharaohs. I seen a couple ankhs. There was some heavy Hotep imagery when he did Not Like Us. I bullshit you not.
Oh, yeah?
There was a lot. But it was a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm surprised nobody has really said it. You know, I should have. I don't know if I got any of that on my phone. I have to check my phone. I took a couple clips, but yeah, there was heavy Hotep imagery when he was doing Not Like Us. No bullshit.
Wow. I'm not surprised, but I saw you tweet earlier and say not a lot of people talking about all that Hotep shit that was going on at the Kendrick concert.
Yeah, it was heavy. It was heavy imagery. Like you can't. It's no denying it. I mean, there was. I mean, it was definitely a mixed crowd, but there was a lot of shines in there. There was definitely a lot of shines. You know, shines love front runners, man. It's like, come on. It was definitely knees in there. There was definitely in there deep. Like somebody, if anybody's like on the fence of whether to go or not, I think you might as well go. I mean, it's. I thought it was worth it. You know, it was like I can't even. The only thing I compare it to, I went to Watch the Throne, but they did Watch the Throne in the basketball arena. They ain't do it. So it was way better than Watch the Throne.
It was better than the Watch the Throne concert?
I think so. Definitely. Jason Rose, Uncle Colin Powell Hotep said there's weapons of mass destruction in Hotepistan. Infinite ammo. Thank you for the donation. $4.99.
Chat. He tried it. There it is. There it is. Coon d'etat. Coon d'etat. You got this communist. Look, and his little pet too. And his little pet too. Huh? Coon d'etat. But we were able to nip it in the bud. We stopped it. Shout out to good people of Hotepistan. We're able to thwart the threat. Look at him snitching on the phone. Look at him calling his superiors. We got him, chat. We got him. Just in time. Hotepistan lives on another day. Renee is savage. Renee quick, he fast, he on it. Shout out Renee. Y'all need graphics. Renee the graphics guy. Best in town and he's fast.
Lewis says, when you're on a stadium tour, you've transcended race issues.
When you're on a stadium tour, you've transcended race issues? That's not true.
Boy.
Nobody loves a race issue more than the white liberal.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
They will. Stadiums have been packed over race issues. White liberals stand with niggas.
No, but Kendrick is the new stamp.
He's the new what?
He's their new stamp. Now when the white liberal needs that black authentication, he comes up to you, hey man, I was just at the Kendrick concert, man. I had a great old time.
That's true. They're gonna use it that way. But just remember, last year you said he was gonna come out for Kamala and he never did. You tried it. You tried to will it into existence. We remember. The people of Hotepistan remember. You tried to get him to campaign for Kamala.
First, I was drawn, and second, you know what I mean? I'm happy he didn't. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I wasn't disappointed he didn't do it. I'm happy he didn't do it. He had better. He's not under the matrix like I thought he was, or I hope he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
You see the cap, y'all? Oh, now he was drawn. See what I'm saying, chat? This nigga slick. You gotta watch these old niggas, man. They got that old 1970s slickery.
You know what I mean?
These niggas slicker than a pimp.
You know what I'm saying? I was never totally against it. I told y'all, Good Kid, Mad City is one of my favorite albums of all time. I just didn't like the stuff he did in between. In this album, I just wasn't really a big fan of some of those tracks.
So you didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly? What did he perform? Did he perform just GNX? What else did he do anything from other albums?
He did it from all of them, really.
He covered all of them?
I'll tell you, hold on. I'll tell you his track list. Hold on, give me a second.
Shout out to Kevin Carl Knox. Unc don't like what he fed on Twitter. NHH. Unc's under investigation. It's a good set list.
Y'all gonna find.
He always pulls from all his works.
All you're gonna find is a real nigga. I mean, that's what you're gonna get. All right, this is what he did.
Okay.
He did Whacked Up Murals, Squabble Up, King Kunta, Element, TV Off.
Oh, that's all energy.
Then he did 30 for 30 with SZA. Then Act 3 for Kendrick, Euphoria, Hey Now, Reincarnated, Humble, Backseat Freestyle, Family Ties, Swim Pools, Mad City, All Right, Man at the Garden.
Damn.
Then he did Dodger Blue, Peekaboo, Like That, DNA, Good Credit, Count Me Out, Money Trees, Poetic Justice.
Yeah, because once he got y'all with the energy, he was able to mellow y'all out and then go into like, yeah. All right, let's connect now. Now I got y'all hype. Let's connect. It's a good set list.
Then he got Bodies, TV Off, and then Not Like Us, and then him and SZA finished up with Luther and Gloria.
Luther and Gloria. Yeah, that makes sense to go out to. Yeah, they put together a good set list. That's a good set list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad you and the little one had fun. What was that name? Big Griff, right?
Big Griff.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to make sure everybody take note. He calls his children Big Griff and Little Griff. He's dedicated to the grift. I just want to make sure we take a note of that. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that for a future case.
No. First off, I'm old. Second of all, we named them both with the J. Their their names start with J. And in retrospect, that's a mistake from my old ass, because then I start getting confused. But where I'm from, somebody give you a nickname, that stick. That's what the chat gave them a nickname. Then they start running around calling each other that.
They call each other that?
Yeah. I've been riding around in a car doing videos since they was born. You know what I mean? So, and so when I read the chat sometimes, they fucking take it and run with it.
Lil Griff, what you doing? The truth of the matter is, every mixed couple got a kid that start with J, Jayla, Jade. It's gonna be something like that. That's what happens with miscegenated couples. I don't know what it is. Miscegenated couples always gonna name their kids Jalen, Jada. That's just what y'all do.
Those names are just popular for this generation.
No, that's popular for miscegenated couples.
Niggas name their kids Jaden too.
Everybody knows those. Everybody knows. Chat knows. Everybody knows.
You can do it too. You know it.
Jayla is a miscegenated couple name. It's always gonna be a J in there. Everybody knows it.
Where do you think they got it?
Huh?
Where do you think they got it from?
Niggas.
Okay. Thank you. And listen.
Dom DeMarco.
Thank you. That's all I said. Really, the real J Joey. Thank you for the give this up. Kevin Carl Knox. Unc don't like what he fed on Twitter. NHH. Unc went to the Zesty Fest. Oh, dag. You know what? Zesty for 5 minutes. How about that? All right. You niggas fucking put me on fucking trial for fucking trying to lead y'all, and then y'all gonna talk crazy. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share button, hit that like. Let's see some subs in the kick chat. I'll put up with this bullshit. All right, get to the top. We're getting to the topics. Let's go. I wanted to go on with the show. I got dragged into court. It's not my fault. Black Twitter report. Thank you, courtesy of Nerd Nash. Go visit nerdnash.com. Diddy trial begins. Diddy trial's begun. This week, jury selection, and next week, opening arguments. I have declared this trial the content creator all-star game. All the creators and independent journalists are out, some literally in the streets. Buckle up. This will be a wild ride. Just make sure your views and likes off it. I'm gonna go get me some freedom.
Shout out Willie Will. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
This a real Hotep brother.
I see. I haven't really seen too much of it. I've seen somebody do the painting. You know, the court reporter does the oil paintings and shit. Diddy got a whole head of grays. He can't get that Beijing in jail, right? Yeah, hello, Diddy. He should be able to get the Beijing in jail. There should be like a jailhouse remedy for the Beijing.
Yeah, you would think.
Right?
You would think the jailhouse would have a Beijing. But you might not want to look too pretty in jail. That might be the one place you don't want to look pretty.
Oh, you read about that.
You kind of want to look gritty in jail, you know?
I mean, but it's Diddy. You already know he's sweet. So wait, what difference does it make? No one wants to look pretty in jail. Listen. I told you when I was CO, man. Listen, I'll never forget. The sharpest cuts I seen was niggas in jail. These niggas would take. Hold on, where's my fucking
Uncle Hotep? One time he went into the Gen Pop, sat down, and got him a cut by the inmates.
If I wouldn't have got in trouble, I would have did it. That's how sharp these niggas. Listen, they would take this a comb like this. They would open a razor up, right, and just put the blade of the razor right here, and the motherfucker be sitting, get him in the chair, cutting it like that. Swear to God, and that shit would be the sharpest cut you've ever seen in your life. Bullshit you not. You know, oh, I got a visit coming up. My girl coming to see me, man. Can you give me a cut? 5 soups, I'll get you a cut. You know what I'm saying? With shit like that. You pass off the soups, you get a cut.
5 soups for a cut?
It was probably like 2.
2
5,
soups?
probably like 2 soups.
2 soups for a cut. Goldstein and Strong Dad said you ain't lying.
Motherfuckers in cut in jail, man. I ain't bullshitting. I was like, damn, niggas sharper than my barber. Yeah, yo. I'm up here looking raggedy and shit. These niggas with no clippers. I was like, damn.
But you ain't had a good barber since the 80s. You get your hair cut at Walmart. We know you ain't had a good cut in a while.
Listen, my problem is loyalty. Capricorns is loyal niggas, you know. So I've had some bad runners. You go to a barber and then he get old and he can't cut you no more. He start falling off.
Yeah.
Ain't that a shame? That's like one of your worst feelings. When your barber start falling off and then you gotta like, oh man, he can't cut no more. He lost his hand.
He ain't got his hands. He ain't got his eyesight. He talking a little bit more than he usually do. Yeah, you feel bad you got to retire him. I remember I had to retire my old barber. I never forget, man. He looked like Steve Harvey. I had to let him go. Like, yeah, he ain't cutting like he used to. That's facts.
That's a shame when your barbers start getting washed, man. And it's not like a gradual fall off. It's like a cliff.
It's a cliff. You just show it one day and your cut be fucked up. Your hairline be leaning, this shit be uneven and shit. No signs of warning, just barber dementia just sets in. Yeah. Yeah.
But we predicting this Diddy.
Yo, they said one of the key witnesses is gone missing.
Is that the male porn star or no? No, this is.
Listen, I don't know what's going on with the Diddy trial. Okay, I have not been paying attention to the Diddy trial. Let's see what it says here. It says, opening statements are set to begin next week, but federal prosecutors have been left scrambling. They can't find one of the female victims who is central to the case. She doesn't live in New York where Combs' trial is being held. Lead prosecutor Maureen Comey told U.S. District Judge Arun Subramanian on Wednesday that they are having difficult contacting victim 3. Prosecutor has mentioned victim 3 plans to disclose very personal, explosive details concerning abuse she allegedly suffered under Combs. Comey told the judge that even if they are able to reach the unnamed victim, she may not show up. Defense attorney Tony Geragos demanded that the prosecution make a decision by the end of the week on whether they still plan to call victim 3 to testify. Look like look like this nigga might be coming home, man. This nigga might be coming home. All I gotta say is, man, you know, free R. Kelly, man. Fuck it, free R. Kelly. Just keep him away from the little girls. You know what I'm saying? Put a fucking bracelet on this nigga neck. We do need a good Diddy R. Kelly remix. Let these freaky niggas get in the booth and make some hits, nigga. These niggas know they can make some fucking hits. We need some bops, man. Kanye putting out whack ass music. You know what I'm saying? We need some bops, man. Keep these niggas locked up and in the cage, but let them make music. You know what I'm saying? Chastity belt on these niggas, yeah, but free R. Kelly, man. I think Diddy might come home, man. Diddy look like Diddy about to beat this shit.
All right, so Nerd's angle is this is a cornucopia for grifting. What's the angle to take? Because if we want to take a similar, not similar, but a high profile case, Tory and Megan, that who's that white lady that was a court reporter? She made a name for herself. You can make a name for yourself covering trial if you do it correctly.
Yeah, Lauren from I think Lauren from Breakfast Club, she was all over this. So Nerd says, if you've been thinking about jumping in the content creation game, jump in now while Diddy trial train is taking off. Don't wait. You see what Drake versus Kendrick people do. And that's true. You know, Nerd is a master grifter. Okay? Nerd is a master grifter. He peeps the grift. And this is true. If you want to get in podcasting, this is a great opportunity. You can just ride the Diddy trial into stardom. Okay? But you got to be on top of it. I think the key here is don't pick a side, stick to the facts. Maybe give some analysis of the facts, but I say don't have loyalty to the prosecution or the defense. Have loyalty to the truth. If you really want longevity in this game, right? If you want to have a quick spark, pick a side. You get a great pick spark. But if you want longevity, it's up to you. See, what happens with the quick spark is you're not going to be trusted. People are going to know you're a fucking grifter. But you're going to have a lot of success short term. Long term, you're going to fizzle out. You're going to have to find another grift soon because nobody's going to fucking trust you. But if you stick to the truth and you stick to the facts, you'll have a career in this game. But I think this is a great opportunity for the grift. Absolutely. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm waiting for the trial to start though. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm gonna have this as a staple in the Griff Report. I've been following it since the very beginning. So you can't let opportunities. If you're a grifter, you can't let the Diddy trial pass up. This is definitely gold, as Nerd said.
I had to take something I had to tweet something from the chat.
You done stole something from the chat already?
Matt Earth Theory said the baby oil will flow again.
Matt, come on, yo. Why you giving this man ammunition, yo? Why? And I'm gonna tweet that shit. Y'all ain't right. Matt, don't get this nigga no ammunition, please. Please. Here's the thing. Diddy's not on trial for the right things. That's what I'll say. I think a lot of people are happy to see Diddy go down, but the charges they got him on, I mean, you can't charge a nigga for fucking. Like, how you just can't, like that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think they have the wrong charges. And if the witnesses are going missing, this could fall apart fast. But if they had the right charges, I think they could have nailed them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Do they even want to get him, or do they just want a public trial?
Humiliation.
You know what I mean? This is the big distraction. I don't.
The damage is done.
Yeah, the damage is already done. This is
whether he goes to jail or not, his brand is destroyed.
He can't.
Huh?
Could he come back from this?
He gonna need a hell of a record. I'm telling you. He gonna need a hell of a record. He gonna have to dance. He gonna need Jagged Edge, 112. He gonna need every fucking body. The only thing that can rescue him is an R. Kelly bop.
You know what can rescue him?
What?
Becoming a pastor.
That's true. He gonna have to go to the church. He gonna have to go right to the church. That is the only thing that'll save this nigga. That's true. Church motherfuckers will accept a nigga quick as hell. If he claims he got saved, yep, you're right. That's his last opportunity.
Nah, he gotta go full LGBT. I don't know. You can't, because they're not gonna accept him. Because then they're like, nah, don't bring these stereotypes over to us. They ain't gonna say he's. I don't know. I don't think so. He wouldn't do that anyway.
He need a bop, and it got to be a gospel song. He got to come out with a gospel song. He gonna need Kirk Franklin. He gonna need Kendrick. He gonna need every fucking body. But he got to come back with a bop. Talib Kweli told me that. Me and Talib Kweli had a meeting once. Fuck Talib Kweli, by the way. But anyway, me and Talib Kweli had a meeting once, and he told me, yo, the power of the jam. That's what he said, the power of the jam. He said, if you can put out a record, niggas will forget everything you ever fucking did if you put out a dope ass record. So he gonna need a dope record.
All right, next topic. Oh, before we get to this topic, I gotta bring something from the stash that wasn't on the docket. I'm surprised it wasn't on the docket. You know, this week we had a black man. I think we might talk about it. No, we didn't, because we had the show. A young man got shot. I don't know. Was it in Cincinnati or some shit? Young man running from the police, dropped his gun. Sheriff lit his ass up. And his dad wanted some get back. Dad hopped in the vehicle and ran over the sheriff who was doing traffic at a school, I believe. And some images have come out of, the court case. Every sheriff in that fucking town was behind him, trying to intimidate him. This man, the brother, he looked as unapologetic, and I hate the word unapologetic. He looked as unapologetic I ever seen. Like, he just stood there like, man, fuck it. I did it, so what? It was crazy. Then I seen a video that, like, somebody tried to knock on the window because none of the guy's family could fit in the room because it was nothing but sheriffs. So brother, I guess one of his family members tried to walk up to the window and show his support. Sheriff grabbed his ass, they started pushing him out. It was fucking nuts. I'm seeing a lot of people like put money on his books. Where's his give send go? You know what I mean? Free him. What do you think about this?
I don't have enough information to make a decision on this, but if something would happen to my son, you're going to see me on the news. Plain and simple. Somebody got to go with me. Fuck it. Taking somebody out. You take my son, I'm taking bodies. And it's going to be the Black Rambo out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better start to go give, send, go ASAP, nigga. Catching bodies. I'm dropping these niggas. Only difference is I'm not getting caught.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Remember the DC sniper?
Yeah.
That shit was genius. That shit was fucking genius. Yeah, I'll be strategic with my shit. But I don't see why this is big news. I don't understand. I saw this come across my timeline and I scrolled past it. I'm just like, a father lost his son and he retaliated and people are reacting like this is not normal. Like, what do you expect him to do if the police capped his son?
I mean, come on, man. Like, we've had plenty. Did Trayvon Martin's dad get back? Did Mike Brown's dad get back? Yeah.
Do they have dads, nigga? First of all, your dad can't clap back if that nigga went to go milk and never came back.
Yeah. You see this shit, chat?
I'm just...
Hold on, I'm pretty sure Trayvon's dad was around, right? I'm sure we saw him, right? Yeah. I don't know about Mike Brown's dad, but I'm pretty sure we saw Trayvon's dad. Doe said cereal's still dry.
Cut it the fuck out, Cut it the fuck out. You know, goddamn well wasn't no dad around. Huh?
For Trayvon, this is Yoke Dog says stepdad for Trayvon.
That ain't his daddy. Stepdad will never feel the pain of a biological dad.
I mean, I've seen it. The only things I've seen is like I seen where somebody in the family gets killed and they bring that guy into court. I seen them hop on that person in court. I've seen that, but to this motherfucker got in his wheel and said, "Fuck it, I'm taking one of them with me."
Put some money on that man. GoFundMe. Put some money on that man. GoFundMe. Like, what the fuck we doing? They giving money to a meth head. Put some money on his GoFundMe. I don't understand. We got soft as a people. Niggas is talking about morals and ethics. Morals and ethics went out the window in 1492. Okay? Morals and ethics went out the window in 1776. Okay? Morals and ethics went out the window in 1865. Morals and ethics went out the window in 1913. Okay? Morals and ethics went out the window in 2016. Y'all niggas got to start standing on business. Y'all got to start standing on business, nigga. Fuck the police. These the rules.
What's that lawyer's name that always come when the fucking dead niggas come? What's his name?
You said, Crump.
Now FPE said, FPE deleted the fucking message. I was about to fucking say your message. I don't know why he deleted it. But he retracted it. He must have knew I was coming for it.
What he said?
He said now his dad's dumb because now both him and his son going and he's gonna be going too. No, I was just thinking that, does the dad go on his revenge tip, or does he just call Crump and say, "Hey, they shot my son while he was running. He didn't point the gun at him, and you know they gonna give the bag up if it's even close. The bag is gonna be up." I don't know. What do you do?
What?
That may why you don't see a lot of people getting back, because a lot of people said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna call Crump, I'm gonna call Sharpton, and get these lawyers on them." You can't do that if you're in jail.
Yeah, you're right. His first mistake was getting caught. That's his first mistake. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be in Cuba. You know what I'm saying? You got to catch a body and go to Cuba. Everybody knows this. All right? Everybody pay attention, okay? You need $100,000 cash, okay? You need it in 4 different banks, $25,000 in different foreign banks. And each of the countries have to have a non-extradition policy. That way they can't touch your money, okay? You seen what happened to Tony Montana, okay? He went to that bank and all of a sudden rules changed, da-da-da-da. So you got to have $25,000 in 4 different banks. Today is 2025. You can keep your money in crypto, okay? You need at least $100,000 in crypto, all right? You want to find a place you can escape to, like Cuba or something like that, and just get the fuck out the country, okay? You know? But you don't want to be reckless with your crimes. What did he do? You ran a nigga over?
Yeah.
Why didn't he use a firearm? I'm just trying to figure out why he didn't just shoot niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just cap a nigga and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Walk right into the shadows. Cap a nigga, walk right into the shadows. Drive down south, get on a boat in Miami and bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Yuko, thanks for the 5 gifted sub. I don't know. I think he's just impulsive. Like
it was impulsive. It was emotional.
He was just driving and saw him and said, he was thinking of his son, and just like he snapped. He might be able to. I think he
can
might
go
be on temporary
insanity.
Yeah.
Temporary insanity. He should claim temporary insanity, because that's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like the nigga lost his fucking mind.
Yeah.
He should be able to get off. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't understand why this story is news. This story is only news to motherfuckers that wouldn't kill for their family.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's all this is. It's just the reason why this story is news is because everybody's pussy. Okay. America ain't America no more. We're trying to make America great again, but everybody's still pussy. Okay. And a lot of this is because of the woke right. I'm sure this story was inflated because of the woke right. Woke left.
I think niggas pumped this up, man. Niggas pumped it up because everybody was like, you know what I mean? He's still on business. That's what I saw. I think niggas pumped it up because everybody saw it and was like, damn, he's still on business. Because niggas was shocked that he did. It was like, you know, because everybody like.
How much money
like
he got?
Who? The dude? I don't fucking.
Cause niggas like to talk shit and woke right through Langley, then gave a whole bunch of like $500,000. So how much is his GoFundMe at right now? We gotta put some money on his books.
And does he have one? I don't even know if he had one. I didn't see it. It didn't come across my timeline.
We gotta put some money up. Where's Sean King at? This nigga, that's what he used to do. Although he ran off with your money.
Sean converted to Islam, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Stop it. You have not kept up, man.
Rodney Hinton, that's his name. Rodney.
Yeah, that's a black name.
That's a black name. Yeah, that's a black name.
Lewis, I did see the webcam, the body cam footage. It was, I don't know. They need to upgrade their fucking cameras. I don't know what the fuck. That shit looked like some fucking. That shit look grainy as fuck, man. I'm sorry. But I don't know if you could. I couldn't tell anything from the video I seen.
Looks like he's got. So here's a tweet. It says, blacks are now donating to Rodney Hinton, who murdered a random police officer after his Dindu son was killed by police after he pulled a gun on him. Yeah, I saw this through the woke right. That's how I seen it. Yeah. 4,000 was raised so far. You know, we gotta make this nigga rich, man.
Protocol said GoFundMe removed it.
GoFundMe removed it, correct.
What they always do that. You gotta go give Sango because they're the only ones that stand.
Yeah, gifts. Yeah. So I see the Rodney family right here. They go to Rodney family.
I don't see him.
Huh?
Sorry.
Here you go right here. Everybody, you can donate to the Rodney family right here. Go ahead, throw a little $5 on it. Looks like they raised 11,000 out of 50,000. Let's run it up. You know. Did he kill a cop?
Huh?
Did he kill the cop? Oh, damn, he did kill him. Tim Pool reporting on this.
I feel like temporary insanity is what it is. I feel like because I think that's an honest answer. He might have just lost all fucking facilities.
I could get him off. I could get him off the case. I could get this nigga to walk.
Yeah, I definitely think a good lawyer can get him off. Next up, Mark Lamont Hill crashes out. Let me get my shot at Unk. See how the white man got Mark on his platform and made him get in the mud? That's how you're supposed to do, Unc. All right, play the. You got the clip up. Let's play that.
Let's play the clip. Let's play this stupid ass clip I've had to watch 20 times this week. 3, 2, 1.
I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want.
Where's it at? You just read it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you will
well, go
not
on then,
have
say
to,
it. Say
you
the
will
M.
not have
Go on,
free
say.
speech.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
I'm
No,
not
don't
invite. No. I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me because I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here. You and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and to ask her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Pierce. I understand what you're trying to do. But we already know she's racist, and I don't want to invite a racial harm to me.
I hear you, and I accept that, and we'll leave it there. Thank you.
I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly. And
Y'all saying cringe as shit, bitch nigga behavior. What was he supposed to say?
He a op.
Hotep, Jesus, what's your response? What was Lamar Hill's? What was his perfect response for that?
First of all, he called Myron an Uncle Tom. That's like acknowledging Myron as a black person. Myron's not black. Can we stop calling this nigga black? This nigga's an Arab, yo. This nigga is a sand nigga. He's not black. Can we stop? And that's why I say Mark Lamar Hill's got to be an op, because I know he knows this nigga is an Arab. He's got to know this nigga's an Arab. Mark Lamar Hill is too smart not to know that Amru Foodle is an Arab. So calling him Uncle Tom is acknowledging him as one of us. So that's not it right there. That's not it right there. Which means Mark Lamar Hill is in on the whole thing. And it's all a charade. Secondly, I would never be caught dead on screen. First of all, I wouldn't be caught on Piers Morgan's show. That's first of all.
Nigga, wasn't you on there?
I'll never do it again. I was on there once. They got me one time. I'll never do Piers Morgan show again. That shit is Jerry Springer for politics. I don't got time for them type of shenanigans. Okay. Third of all, I would never be up there with that hoe. She's a single mom. And she doesn't know where the father is. Okay. We don't know who the father is. She's a single mom. Apparently the father is a person of color, and she's got no talent. She's not cute, and she's got no ass. So she's worthless to society. The fact that Mark Lamar Hill had something to say, like if I was on that show, let's say somehow I ended up on that show, I don't think I would have said much. I'd be like, yo, y'all could just have this, man. Y'all just go ahead. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves. I wouldn't want to be a part of the conversation because it's a bunch of clowns on that screen. You can't take Amru Foodle seriously. I can't take the little white bitch with no ass and the single mom seriously. And I can't take Mark Lamar Hill seriously because he thinks men could have babies. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I had to watch that clip 30 times this week. I hate that we even talking about this shit right now, because the shit's goofy. Okay. You know, usually what I do on my show is, you know, we talk about, you know, stocks and calls and options and puts and, you know, macroeconomics and, you know, important shit. You know, we talk about sexual dynamics, you know, relationship between men and women. And this is not important. This is not important. It's a huge distraction, and Pierce Morgan is he's not a serious person. He's not a serious person.
This nigga really said, on my show, we talk about stocks, bonds, AI. When it came to Tuesday, you took your black ass on those spaces.
On our spaces. On our spaces. And what did we do? We brought healing. We wasn't acting a fool for UK blokes. See, that's another thing I don't like. I don't like the UK niggas profiting off of American beef. That's another thing. You see, when I went over there, we was arguing about UK beef. It was a little bit different. I was asking them, like, why you mad at this UK shit? We didn't argue over American politics when I was on Pierce Morgan. We argued over UK politics. Let's talk about yo dirt. Now, UK motherfuckers want to grift off of our dirt because our dirt is popular culture. No, let's talk about what's going on in the UK and how your little girls is not safe from Amru Fudel. Because he's coming across the border and he's scraping little girls. Let's talk about that. Don't talk about my country. Don't talk about my beloved America. Do not talk about my beloved United States of America, you goddamn UK bloke. Okay? You can't even walk around with a firearm. You can't walk around with a spoon in your pocket. You can't even post a meme. I don't want to hear shit about my fucking country. You can't even post a meme without getting investigated and arrested. So I need Pierce Morgan to shut the fuck up.
Well, man, like, we run the culture. So they're going to have to, sometimes they cover us because even the UK blokes love to hear American shit.
I don't mean I got to be a part of it.
It was, though.
No, I was talking about UK beef. When I was up there, we talked about UK beef. Go look at the tapes. Go check the tapes. When Hotep Jesus was up there, we was arguing about UK beef. Go check the tapes.
So you was grifting off UK shit.
I was grifting off day shit. Facts.
Hotep, you're a genius.
No griff unturned, ladies and gentlemen. This nigga will cross the pond for a grip. He will cross the Atlantic Ocean for a grip.
No shame neither. No shame neither. Let's talk about your beef. Let's talk about your dirt. Don't talk about my dirt. Leave my country out of it. You don't live here.
Nerd has a side note. Says, let me get side note. Mark Lamont Hill has become a fan favorite on the Joe Budden podcast. So I'll give this goofy take. Mark Lamont Hill is the new face of Black Twitter.
This your fault.
No, don't put this on me.
This your fault. You could have been the face of Black Twitter. Now we got to deal with this shit because of you, nigga. You was supposed to behead this nigga and post his head on the walls of Hotepistan. This is all your fault. We are in an alternate universe because of you. Now we got to deal with this shit. These blasphemous statements like that. You were supposed to scalp this nigga. It's your fault. Yeah, Unc fucked up the timeline.
Listen, it was a bad argument I couldn't have won.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. You couldn't have won. That's some bullshit. You supposed to decapitate that nigga. You came up there, hey, Mark, thank you for having this conversation with me today. Nigga, fuck them thank yous, nigga. Cuss this nigga out. The fuck you talking about? There's no argument you could have won.
You niggas lined me up. Nerd lined me up.
No, you lined yourself up. We lined up Mark Lamont Hill. You was supposed to take this nigga out. Every Thursday, you got all that smoke from me. Mark Lamont came, and here you came. Hello, Mark. Well, thank you for having this conversation with me today. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. This was your ass. This nigga turned into CNN Unk and shit. Who the fuck is this nigga on my screen? Fuck out of here, nigga. You fucked the timeline up, nigga. This is crazy.
He definitely is getting it. It was Umar for a minute, but see, he up there with fucking on that show arguing with Ish, and Ish is smart, but he don't know how to put his words together sometimes. And Mark, but see, the thing with Mark, he be lying. Like, he presents an argument under false pretenses a lot, if you listen to him. And so he talk fast and everything else, and you know, he got all this greed. Everybody think he won the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they had an argument about, you know, Ish was talking about how they used to have childs working and shit like that. And then Mark came with like, oh, there was always a movement against child labor and shit. Well, like, what Ish was saying, like, nah, like, at a certain time, that was a proper thing to do. Kids went out and worked, and Mark went with the other. Mark does a lot of retconning. And that's a lot of people in college do. And a lot of people you go to universities do. There's a lot of retconning they do. Nobody want to admit how fucked up shit was back in the day and how it was normal. Nah, they write these books. What do you think some people write these books for? To retcon. You see what I'm saying? That's why history is I don't know, it's written by the victors. It's crazy.
These niggas arguing about child labor. That be the trick. What you argue about be the trick. And that's when niggas get fucked up at. That's why I sometimes be like, yo, you should debate such and such. I'm like, I'm not finna debate over this shit. We not finna debate about trans people. You not finna have me come up here and debate somebody about. That shit sounds stupid to me. That's nothing to debate, nigga. It's a man. Done. Like, I'm not finna debate with you over no dumb shit like that. Child labor. Nigga, kids ain't got enough fucking child labor. How about that, nigga? How about that? Put them kids back out in that fucking field. That's what the fuck I believe. Kids got it too fucking good. The way it was back in the day is the way it was supposed to be. That's why the kids is running around today and they all faggots. I said it, fuck it. I said it, fuck it. This is the problem. Kids ain't been in the fucking field. Send them little niggas back out there. Tell them niggas pick cotton for 12 hours a day. See how much they fucking appreciate the shit us parents give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Kids don't appreciate shit. They got the fucking cell phones. They sitting down all fucking day. Going to these nice schools and shit. Shit just too fucking sweet for these little motherfuckers. Fuck these little niggas. Send their ass out in the field for 12 hours. See how much they appreciate suburban life. Child labor was a good thing. That's facts. Anything other than that is fucking buffoonery. It's fucking buffoonery. What don't kill you make you stronger. You know, like it was, for example, I'm not going to name any names, but there's a woman grandmaster in chess. And she often talks about how she was forced to study chess 8 to 12 hours a day. Right? And I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, ain't that why you a fucking multi-millionaire now? Your parents set you up for life. You are a woman grandmaster in chess. And people think about the pain they had. This was wrong, motherfuckers. People think about the pain they have when they was children. And they have regret and say they don't want to put their kids through it and all this other shit. I think about the ass whoopings I got as a kid. And I'm thankful for the ass whoopings I didn't deserve. As a grown man, I'm thankful for the ass whoopings I didn't deserve. I'm thankful for the ass whoopings I did and didn't deserve because it made me more of a man. What don't kill you make you stronger? Fuck these kids. Drop them niggas off in the middle of the forest without their phone. Tell them, find your way home, you bitch. Kids got it too fucking easy. These niggas up here arguing about child labor. And Ish don't get no points. Mark Lamont Hill don't get no points for arguing with Ish and the rest of these niggas. He dodged real niggas debates. I had him come debate what's the name on the channel. He ain't repost that on the channel, but he reposted your debate on the channel. He said he was gonna have me on his channel. That nigga ran from that shit. He been running from me for fucking 3 decades now. Mark Lamont Hill been running from me. He don't want to debate within his weight class. He want to shoot below the belt. Anybody that's ever heard me speak on the Griff Report to somebody knows I don't beat up people below my weight class. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I do not punch below my weight class. The only person I punch below my weight class is you.
Swish. I had a strong 10 episode run wearing your ass out. Well, we'll get back to the. I remember I used to live in a trailer, right? That's Amish country. Sometimes I had to take Big Griff to daycare. This was before Little Griff's born. We passed all the Amish buggies and shit. It was Amish country, dead ass. You see the horses and shit.
Yeah,
they be riding. I remember one time I drove by the farm. They was in the fields. I swear, this kid must have been like 6 years old at the oldest. He had that little pony, was on the thing, and he had the little plow. The pony was pulling the plow, and he was he was working the field at 6 years old.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, they putting in the work, ain't they?
Facts.
I was like, no wonder they don't be messing with, you know what I mean, with everything else, man. They put the kids to work, no TV and nothing like that.
No, we baby our kids. These niggas is more than fucking capable. If your kid can work a remote, they can pick cotton. If your kid could get past level 3 in a goddamn Grand Theft Auto, them niggas could pick cotton. Put them little niggas to work. Fuck them. I hate kids. Can't stand them. I hate my own kids. They got too much. They got too much and they don't deserve enough of it. I be wanting to beat the shit out of my kids. You know how many times I got to hold back from beating this shit? The other day, my son was supposed to do something. I don't know, do the dishes or something. Nigga, I grabbed the broom and started marching upstairs. I called that nigga name. He said, I'm in the bathroom. I said, oh, this nigga lucky. Cause I thought he was in the room sleep. I was like walking in the room, tiptoeing, And I wound up, and I think there was nobody under the covers, so I moved the covers out the way. It's like, damn. I called his name. I said, where you at? I'm in the bathroom. Hurry the fuck up, nigga. I was about to whack the shit out this nigga. Fucking hate these kids, man. The older they get, the more I fucking hate them. They don't do shit. Put these niggas out in the field, nigga. I'm about to send their ass to Africa and shit and go mine some diamonds. See how much they like that shit. Go get me some cobalt for my iPhone, you little bitch.
Hotep Bond. Only way Uncle Hotep can redeem himself is by beating Myron or Tate in the debate. Well, why? Thank you for the donation. Y'all got to put Kurt Metzger on your podcast. He's a comedian with quite the unique Kufi tinfoil hat on his head, and he's an encyclopedia of knowledge.
All right. Check him out.
Last on Black Twitter Report, Kanye West, Ye, drops Heil Hitler. Now Nerd says, "Is he? Am I tripping, or is he 2 for 2 in this new Nazi genre he's in?" I think he got. It's only on X. I think he tried to upload it to SoundCloud. And they whacked that shit quick. I really don't have a comment on it.
I'm not listening to no Ye music.
You still on the Ye boycott?
Fuck Kanye. Fuck Kanye. I'm not listening to no Ye music, nigga. That nigga's corny. That nigga's whack. That nigga's a buster. Hitler would have killed that nigga if he found. If Hitler would have found Ye. If Ye would have run around Hitler would have killed that nigga on sight. On sight. That nigga would have been in the oven, gassed up, and everything. And I'd have clapped for it too, like, you know what I'm saying? Pack this nigga the fuck Ye. If pack Ye the fuck up, it's over for him. His career's done. He's trash. He's whack. He's corny. It's over for him. That nigga's. I'm not listening to no more Ye music. I tried to listen to some Pusha T the other day and I heard Ye's voice and I just turned the shit the fuck off. I'm done with that nigga. He's packed the fuck up. I'm not listening to no hell Hitler, no hell nothing, nigga. Hitler is rolling over in his grave knowing that you a whole goddamn faggot. Okay? Hitler would not like you. Hitler would not like Ye, okay? Yeah, you walking around with all this debauchery and shit with your wife hat naked? No. You talking about porn and shit like that? No, Hitler was not about that. Hitler was not about that. Hitler would have smacked the shit out of you. Hitler would have fucked Ye up. I mean, talking like they would have knuckled up and Hitler would have whooped Kanye's ass. Then had him drug off. Himmler, he would have called Himmler. Himmler would have grabbed his ass and dragged his ass off to a gulag. Kanye's worthless. Kanye is the worst thing that ever happened to black people since slavery. Okay? He's a huge psyop, and I'm sick of him. And I hope he dies. I said this last time. I hope he dies. I hope Kanye perishes. I hope he dies. Like tomorrow, that's the only saving grace is if Kanye dies. I hope he dies. I hope Kanye dies. I'll say it again. I hope Kanye dies. Did anybody hear that correctly? I hope he dies. I hope he like fake commits suicide. The Illuminati kills him. Fuck Kanye. He deserves to die tomorrow. That's how I feel.
That was Hotep Jesus David Pornoir impersonation.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about I don't have anything to say about. I mean, chat, what do y'all think about the song?
Fuck the song. This nigga's on fucking who the UK bloke?
Pierce.
He on Pierce Morgan with Sneeko. Pack this nigga the fuck up, yo. This nigga running around with little kids. Kanye running around the world with little kids, yo. Last week he was sucking dick. This week he's running around with little kids. Who the fuck does that? Why don't you hang around people your own age, yo?
Got a drug problem.
And then y'all know he got a drug problem. And then he start the song off crying about his child support and he can't see his own son. You can't see your son because you a bitch. That's why you can't see your son, yeah, because you a whole bitch. Your own baby mama don't respect you. Real niggas don't have those problems. Real niggas don't have baby mama problems. Not like that. This nigga's corny. This nigga's corny. Like, I've never seen a more disgusting fall off. He's a disgrace to hip hop. He's a disgrace to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye and I'm sorry, Jay and Beyonce are having complications with their children and autism, and he talks about that. Like, yo, you don't talk about people's kids, bro. You know the kids is off limits. And he talking about people's kids and shit. That's fucking disgusting. Pack this nigga up. Put this nigga in a body bag. Let's get this shit the fuck over with, yo. Let's get this shit the fuck over with. Let's just pack this nigga yay up and throw him in a body bag, have a funeral, cry and shit, and just move the fuck on, yo. Because he's better off dead than alive, yo. He's tarnished an entire industry, an entire genre, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck yeah. He's running around with little kids. How sad is it that your life has fallen to the level where you got to run around with kid streamers? We got the kids of Hotepistan put their foot in Sneeko ass when he came in our Twitter spaces. Sneeko came to the Hotepistan Twitter spaces, got his ass handed to him by Hotepistan kids. We didn't even debate him. We sent our kids at Sneeko, and Sneeko couldn't stand up to the Hotepistan kids. And it's who Kanye running with? Man, fuck Kanye, yo. Niggas whack.
But why? Do y'all think Tim Pool is an Asian? A while back, Destiny admitted in passing two redacted agents email him topics to talk about.
That was a joke. I mean, Destiny is an op, but that was a joke. He was joking when he said that.
Destiny was joking when he said that?
Yeah, he was trolling. Even though he's an op. But why are we even bringing up Destiny? Like, we haven't heard from Destiny like in forever. Why are we bringing his name up? Can we just
making a comparison? It's really about Tim. He's making a comparison. He's saying Destiny took them talking points from the emails. That you wondering, is Tim taking the talking points from you?
Nah, Tim's not an op. Tim's an independent white boy with too much power. That's what Tim is. Tim's not an op. He's got money, he's got power, he's got know-how, he's a fucking brilliant mind. And, you know, he's Tim's gonna do Tim. You know what I'm saying? But he's not one of these people that are paid up. No.
All I'm gonna say is if a leader of a foreign nation calls you up and you hop in the whip, take the first red eye to meet him, I don't think an op is the right term. I think a worker might be a better term. So I don't know about agent, but maybe a worker is a better term.
Listen, baby should have called me. I'd have pulled up to the meeting. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we can qualify that as paid op. If the meeting was public, that's not a paid op. That's a PR stunt. That's a PR plea. That's a, hey, listen, you guys in media, let me communicate to you what my plans are so you understand them and you can relay them directly from the horse's mouth. Okay? It's too public. That one was too public for it to be an op. And Tim was never anti-Israel to begin with. So, you know, it would make more sense for them to grab somebody that was anti-Israel and flip them. But Tim's not it.
Stop glazing.
But you know who said they're going to stop taking meetings with your boy Diddy?
Who?
Big DT.
What you mean?
Oh, man. You not up on it, man?
What happened?
They got a little spat or something, man.
Who? Trump and Bibi? That's just a way to delay the talks while they handle everything else in the world. That shit is theater. They'll be all right. Because the woke right was saying that Trump was cucked to Bibi. So that's just theater. So Trump don't look like he cucked to Bibi. They'll be all right. That ain't nothing.
AF Post. Trump has cut contact with Netanyahu, slamming the Israeli PM and his allies for acting arrogant and trying to push him around. Trump reportedly feels disrespected and manipulated by Netanyahu.
Trump run Israel. So this is a nothing burger. Who reported that?
What was it, America First Post?
Yeah, you can't trust. How you gonna trust America First Post? Them niggas is a op themselves.
Where else though? They've got it from somewhere else.
Hold on a second. Tender.
IDF, that's where it came from. IDF Radio reported it first.
Tender Long 206. He went to a secret meeting that got leaked, and you're still trying to pretend he isn't COINTELPRO. Hotep Jesus is also an op. All right. I want to see you op behind this 24-hour block, nigga. Now you in timeout. Op that bitch. How you gonna talk shit about me now, motherfucker? Hold that timeout. Stupid. Operating without the facts. And you ain't even put no money in the pot. How many times I gotta tell you? Don't shit in the pot if you ain't put shit in the pot. It's a lot of y'all talking shit and you ain't put no money in the pot. And y'all watching the show for free. You sitting there watching the show for free. You ain't never Snapchatted. You ain't never super chatted. You ain't never sent a gifted sub over on Kick. But you got a whole lot to fucking say. You the first motherfuckers that's going in timeout. Keep your fucking comments to yourself and enjoy the show, stupid. Fucking freeloaders, yeah. Sick of this shit.
I will say, when I listened to Bibi's the audiobook on Bibi, and he talked about when he was working with different presidents. He talked about how he was working on Obama, and he talked about how he's working with Trump. There was he talked about when he worked with Trump the first time. He said there was ups and downs to it. Like when in the beginning there was all good, and then when sometimes one of the times when Trump, the people around him got changed. He said Trump changed the whole thing and it fucked the whole thing up, because when they was trying to get that peace plan in his first in 2016, he said it got fucked up because the people around Trump changed and they couldn't do it no more. So they're going to have ups and downs.
Family always gonna bicker, okay? But at the end of the day, family gonna family, all right? All you motherfuckers that's anti-Israel, you're gay. I'm just gonna tell you right now. You're gay, you know. That's just the fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying? You guys are, you know what it is? You're unread and you're uninformed. You know, and I feel bad for you because I was once like you. But you know, I've read plenty of books since then, and have gotten caught up onto what exactly Western civilization is. And, you know, the United States of America created Israel. We're going to have to get a dividend on that, okay? Israel's not going any fucking where, okay? Not until we get, and they're our representative in the region, okay? So everybody shut the fuck up, support Israel, and be the fuck quiet, okay? The white man and the Jewish man have been, you know, side by side for a millennia now. So I need the rest of y'all to just shut the fuck up and enjoy the fucking ride, okay? Everybody got all the smoke for the Israeli man. You ain't got shit. You ain't got no smoke for these gays in your Congress.
Why? Stop. Why with this diatribe? We're just talking about Bibi and Trump having a diplomatic spat, and you go off this tangent saying if you hate Israel, gay. Nobody was talking about hating Israel. We're talking about Bibi and Trump.
I'm giving the people what they want. That's what I'm doing.
Can you calm down? How many times we got to talk about this?
Huh? You said what?
On Barstool.
Am I working for Barstool? Nah, but I might be working for the IDF. Pray for fucking Israel, nigga. October 7th was a terrible event. Okay, make Israel great again. Make America great again. Shout out to Bibi.
You banned him for 24 hours. Now you going to say I might be working for the IDF. I
might be. And what's the problem?
How can you ban somebody for telling the truth?
Because I don't like that motherfucker. He ain't put no money up. Shout out to Booger. Booger just dropped a gifted sub. We got a brother here, Background Gaming. He said, I love this show. $4.99. Okay, you know, you gotta pay to play over in Hotepistan. You can't just be talking shit and you ain't put no money up. I never seen. First of all, the nigga name is Tender Lungs. That shit sound gay. Your name Tender Lungs? What the fuck is you doing in your time? Sucking down glizzies? Tender Lungs, nigga? That shit sound gay. So you can't even hang out with us till you change your username and throw some super chats. So we don't even want him in Hotepistan. Tender Lungs? What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yo, you don't have to glaze. Nobody was attacking Israel.
Stop glazing.
They was glazing Israel. They was in the chat criticizing our greatest ally.
Listen, we gotta talk about other stuff, man. You don't have to glaze them 24/7, man. It was cool. It was cool. See that little radar they gave you and shit like that? The anti-Semitism radar they gave you, put to the back of the head. It misread the shit. There was no need for it. We got other stuff to cover. But why I think that it's Bless You Wits posing as blues. Unc's knees are shaking. You know what?
Weathered Ham, goodbye. Have a good one. He said, F this show. Bye, bitch. See you next week.
My knees are shaking. You shake your knees for 5 minutes in timeout. How about that? That's what you fucking do. That's what you fucking do. That's what you fucking do. Trying to keep the show moving and you motherfuckers talking shit. Lauren, he's such a boomer.
We got to get him a consult with Jack. Jack Reeves got to set his audio up. We gonna get him a consult with Jack.
Lauren, shut your high yellow ass up, all right? That goddamn it.
Dom the Monko.
Listen, we got to talk about India and Pakistan. They've been fighting this week, throwing shells at each other. Crazy. I heard there were dog fights. Sounds like a 2009 mic from an MW2 lobby. That was nothing but greatness.
Dom the Monko.
Y'all must want to hear more of this soundboard. That's what I'm getting from you niggas. Y'all must want fucking more. Y'all must want fucking more. Y'all must want more. Y'all must want more. All right? Y'all must want more. Um, somebody said there was one of the biggest dog fights of all time. Dog fights was in this India and Pakistan.
They got planes out there?
Come on, man. See, here we fucking go, man.
Oh, we talk
You
about
sound-
like dogs, you know? Like Michael Vick dog fights? They got airplanes? Pakistan and India got airplanes?
Hold on. This is from Newsweek. 125 jets clashed in one of the largest dog fights in recent history. Some 125 Indian and Pakistan fighters battled for over an hour in one of the biggest dog fights in recent history. Yeah, man. See, I think people making fun and saying they got some decent planes. They got a couple Chinese drones. They got I think I don't know, it was the F-18 or F-16. I think it was the F-16 they had. They still rolling that old shit though. But I think some of them got, you know, that Chinese drone. But this is what happens when you fight somebody that, like you're talking about Marlon Miller, they're both in each other's weight class. Like we're used to sometimes conflicts where, you know, the United States, we go to Afghanistan, we go to Iraq, we're over matching people. These people are evenly matched, and you're gonna see planes getting falling out the fucking sky. This is what war really is, man. You know what I mean? I think we're in the West and, you know, America, we're so used to this lopsided smacking niggas around. When we see shit like this, we think, oh, they can't fight. Nah, man, this is what war is. We just lost. My thing is, we just lost 2 F-18s to the Yemenis niggas. These niggas in sandals, no socks, with their toes exposed, launching missiles at our aircraft carriers, and the planes fall off the ship. You tell me how that happens. We send the drones come flying down. They stay knocking our drones down. Now think about this, chat. How many weapons did Iran secretly pass off to Yemen and say, hey, try this shit out? And then the Iranian niggas is they taking notes, seeing if that shit work or not. Oh, we gotta fix the longitude a little bit right here. We gotta fix make it a little faster right here. The longer this goes on, the more data we're giving to Iran.
You delusional.
The longer this goes on, the more data we're giving to Iran. How we lose the 2 F-18s? Huh?
They slid off the ship.
They slid off the ship. We can't keep the ship. The planes on the ship now? That sound crazy.
They ain't shoot them.
All right.
They slid off the side of the ship when you know what I'm saying? When he made a hard left. Starboard.
All right. Nobody stopped them Yemenis niggas yet.
Some deodorant done stop their ass.
Nigga, if you was in the fucking sand, you would nobody would be worrying about some guy saying, yo, man, I need some fucking right guard and shit. You know what I mean? You'd be out there with your toes out and the fucking raggedy ass goat sandals and shit.
Goat sandals.
Yeah.
These niggas was in a cockpit for an hour. I know when they landed on base, it was stinking. That shit smelled like curry and death in that motherfucker.
Don't they got piss and shit in their fucking suit and shit?
That's dinner over there.
Come on. All right, here he goes. You sound just like you're from Pole, man. You see, this is what happens when you talk to them woke right niggas too much. You start sounding just like them. This is what I was trying to avoid in Hotepistan. This is what this shit I was trying to avoid. And you niggas turned against me. You niggas turned against me.
Listen. Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all worried about white folks. Y'all worried about Jews. You better worry about them Indians.
I have no problem with Indians. They're good
I know
people.
that's probably the foreign agent you were aiding and abetting in Hotepistan. That's probably who you working for.
Hotels and them are good peoples.
You working for Sri Ram.
No. See, this is the problem. And now it comes full circle because I was preparing, when you're the 27th ranked most controversial podcast in the world, the 27th ranked, top 100. We're number 27. I don't know how we're not one. We're the 27th out of 100 most controversial podcasts. You got to do your homework. And I was thinking about this.
What would you think about?
HA is a double agent again. See, chat. Instead of what the man got us working on, arguing with each other. See, they ran their little Indian slander program like a couple months ago on X. That same woman that HJ invited to the Grifties the year before, and she came out as, she ran her anti-Indian program and they got her out the paint for a couple months. Her. After that, they stopped fooling. They don't even care because, Patel and them, they just care about the bread. They don't got time to be arguing with these niggas online, these white folks online. And even still, they come hard. Pause. When niggas lost the last three Pan-African Indian wars, niggas is 0-3. But telling them put their foot in niggas' asses. So when they found out their program don't work, what did they resort to? Old Faithful. Old Faithful. It's always there. Old Faithful. You know what Old Faithful is, HJ? We can rely on them niggers. They'll overreact. Every time.
You're wrong, sir.
And this is what I was trying to get at. Because this is what I'm trying to lead Hotepistan to. We need to ignore them. Worry about our bread. If push comes to shove, we get them out the paint. Nah, niggas just want to argue. Niggas want to have spaces. Niggas want to invite them, have fucking cookie, invite them to the cookout and put a microphone in their face. You can say nigga too. I'm going to give you the nigga pass. Niggas want to give out nigga pass. Is Patel out there giving Pajit passes? Hell no.
Yes.
Hell no. We're not talking about no fake ass Myron Patels and shit. We're talking about real Patels. But no, Shine got a fucking there with this biggest co-conspirator, and like I always said, I always say this. The Shine don't want to be nothing but the white man. See, the Chinese and the Indians, they don't fucking, they just want to be them. They good being themselves. But the Shine? These niggas want to put the battery in the white man's back and give him some courage and shit. What? Go to the scarecrow? What was this? The scarecrow? No, wait. The Tin Man or some shit? These niggas want to play Wizard of Oz with the white man. Give him his heart back. Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. I'm done. 100 point game, chat.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Put the battery in the white man's back. I couldn't believe my ears. I was just like, these niggas, man.
He said, y'all want to make this nigga the Tin Man. That was a good one. That was a good one. It was the lion though, but yeah, the lion got courage, okay? Tin Man, yeah, scarecrow, yeah. Listen, Uncle Hotep once told us, it's chess, not checkers. And this nigga don't know how to play chess. Okay? What?
You might know how to play chess, but you don't know how to read the board.
That's an air ball right there. You just came in the court, you came in the game, threw up that air ball. That's an air ball. You don't even know how to play chess. We ain't never seen you play a single game of chess. Everybody know I play chess. If we put the chessboard up right now, I'd beat you in 2 moves. And everybody knows this.
But see, you missing the metaphor. You missing the metaphor. See, it just went over your head, flying over your head, like the Indian-Pakistan planes, flying over niggas' heads. Motherfuckers might know how to play chess, but you still gotta read the board.
Oh, you don't know how to read the board.
You know how to grift.
You don't know how to read the board. Your pattern recognition is low. Your pattern recognition is trash.
You niggas, you and Goldstein know how to grift. But can you read the surrounding area?
Oh, you don't even know the pieces on the chessboard. The last thing you need to say is the word chess.
Chad, he's still talking about the game. We've been past the game. Not talking about the game.
The game, see, here's the issue. You try to make it seem like the psyop is getting people to hate engines. But you ain't been paying attention. They trying to get the woke right to hate niggas. But the truth of the matter is we're being invaded by India. Right now we just dodged an Indian president, Kamala Harris. Our vice president got an Indian wife. The FBI director is an Indian. We got Vivek Ramaswamy, another Indian. They're in all the 7-Elevens. They're in all the gas stations. They're in all the landlord positions. They got all the H-1B visas. They're all over Silicon Valley, and nobody wants to talk about it.
I do. We don't. Bring some more. We need some more over here. Goddamn.
Chad, I told you. This nigga worked for Sriram Patel. His nigga's a foreign agent. He's a foreign agent. These niggas, that we got to stop immigration. We got to stop immigration right now. We got to stop it right now. Everybody's confused. Everybody's looking at the Jews. Everybody's looking at the blacks. Nah, y'all better pay attention. You think this, who do you think starts, this is what the problem is. Pakistan said they didn't start that war. Who do you think started it? See, y'all niggas y'all not thinking like Hotep Jesus.
Pakistan said it was a false flag and India did a false
Who you
flag.
think staged the false flag,
The West.
Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Because there's a link between the West and India, and this shit goes all the way back to Mahatma Gandhi, the first intelligence asset of India and the West. Mahatma Gandhi, the racist. And they drew them into that war. They created this India-Pakistan war. You know it and I know it.
Yeah, Doe says, U.S. backs India, but we've been known to back cells.
Yes. Yes, we back. No. See, the thing is, we don't back one side of the war. The West backs both sides of the war. That's how you ensure victory.
Yeah.
Who was the first one to come to the table with the trade deal? It was India. India is now in talks with Iran. Oh, you wanna have talks with Iran? Say less. Watch this. Comment the fuck down, Pajit.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there was some U.S. money behind that initial talk. I guarantee you.
Just out the blue, all of a sudden, Pakistan decided, get the fuck out of here. Some terrorist cell. Get the fuck out of here. Tavia, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. That's what's up. She's not a freeloader.
All right, I seen you making big statements about Trump's economy. Trump, I see Bitcoin is over. What is it right now?
101K.
101K.
102K. We're headed to 103. Oh shit. Oh shit. Solana's at 163. Syscoin at 6 cents. Oh my God. Let's go.
So you think the economy is on an upturn?
Yeah. See, the thing is, many of us who pay attention knew that Powell was going to hold interest rates, and lowering interest rates would have spooked investors, and it could have been detrimental to the economy. So the ECB decided, the European Central Bank decided that they were going to lower interest rates, and 20 banks in China went out of business this week. And now it's not, I said I was a fan of Powell holding interest rates. Just hold on, we could, everything's coming around. Okay. Inflation's down, unemployment's down. If anything, we're going to experience something like stagflation, but everything should be okay. But Trump's mad at Powell. But the fact of the matter is, Powell actually made the right decision. Because if he would have lowered interest rates, it could have spooked investors, and investors might have sold and said, well, why is he doing this? Is he trying to create liquidity in markets, et cetera, et cetera? There was some rebalancing. We had some SOMA payments, $20 billion in SOMA payments to revitalize, some of the Treasury notes that were expiring this week. So there was some rebalancing of the books at the Fed during the FOMC meeting this week. And, Trump's economy looks pretty healthy. It looks like he's going to remove the tariffs on AI chips. It's going to be a big deal. That's a huge, big deal. So he's removing the tariffs on the AI chips, made the deal with the UK. We had the UK in the White House today. They were giving some remarks and had a nice sit down. So yeah, there's a lot of good news that was bullish this week. I think the only thing that could, create some bearish news is, maybe something more with China, something with Iran, could stoke some fears in the market. But for right now, it looks like it's boom town in the markets.
That's cool. We saw white smoke today from we got a new pope. He's from America. What does this mean?
What does this mean? That we got a new pope? I don't know what it means. All I can say is fuck the church and fuck the Catholics. Okay, that's first of all. Let's just get that out the way. Let's make sure, since we're let's move up that list. Controversial podcast. We're at 27. That's terrible, man. Fuck the Catholics. Fuck Candace Owens. Fuck the Pope. Fuck the Vatican. Let's just get that out the way. Okay, nobody give a fuck about these niggas blowing smoke and shit. They blowing white smoke and shit to show that they got a new pope. Nobody give a fuck about the motherfucking Pope. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. That's how I feel. Okay. Fuck them.
Yeah, I know. I just wait. Hold on. Wait. Judge Jeannie, hold on. Have you ever worked with Judge? I mean, what's her name? Janine Perot?
No.
Seeing that she'll be appointed interim U.S. State's Attorney for the District of Columbia.
Judge Jeannie? See, anytime you got a woman in a position of power, your country's already going wrong.
This strong Italian woman can do the job. Fox News government.
She's 73 years old. She needs to retire.
Is she 73?
That woman is 73 years old.
She got a good 4 years left.
Just minutes ago, one of the co-hosts of the...
See, this is where you go, man. This is that Fox to government. What's the word for it?
Pipeline.
There you go.
No, that's good for her. Here's the thing. If there is a position that a woman's gonna be good at, it's gonna be law. Because women ain't good at nothing but being in your business and, just investigating shit. That's definitely a woman thing to do. So this totally makes sense, and her being a woman qualifies her to be in this law category. Because women always want to complain about some shit. So this is perfect for her. So congratulations to Judge Jeannie.
U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia handles all crimes committed in DC.
You said what?
The U.S. District Attorney the U.S. Attorney for District of Columbia handles all crimes committed in DC.
Yeah. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this isn't news. You know what I'm saying? This is just, it's just something to give Republicans something to clap for, to make it seem like they're in control of some shit. But they not finna put Hillary Clinton in jail or nothing like that. They're not finna do nothing really real. You know what I'm saying? This is all just fucking theatrics. You know what I'm saying?
Fauci.
Huh?
Fauci. They gonna get Fauci.
They not finna get Fauci and nobody. Y'all niggas better stop that shit. You know damn well Fauci ain't going to court. That's wishful thinking. They should have been got Fauci.
I mean, this is the only chance. I mean, this is year one of the Trump. You know what I mean? He's only been in office 100 days, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is the chance.
That shit ain't happening.
You got anything else?
Strong
Karen
Dad was on Matt Walsh today.
Oh, okay.
Matt Walsh brought up Strong Dad today. Did you see it?
Nah, I see. Good play.
You ain't see it?
You niggas is firing missiles at me and shit. You want me to watch y'all fucking shit? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm ducking under the fucking compound. Y'all firing at me. I save shit for the show. I ain't watching shit.
All right, get ready to check your DMs. I'm about to pull this up on your screen. We at war with Daily Liar. Where you at? Hold on. Hotepistan is at war with Daily Wire. You better get in line, huh? You trying to create a coup and we in the middle of a war. Huh?
Where is the DM?
Check your DM. You see it?
I got it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Enforce it. And that brings us to a guy who goes by the X handle, the Strong Dad. But he doesn't seem very strong in the video that he posted responding to my monologue on the Shiloh Hendricks case. And so let's watch a little bit of that.
If you want to use the word, use that. Go ahead. Use it. In real life. In your walking every day. Use that. If you really care so much about the word, it's a free country, right? Trump's in office, so the freedom bells and popes and eagles and or whatever the right? It's supposed to be ego, right? Say that. Go out in your normal, because this is what y'all do. You say it online behind faceless accounts because you're either robots or go out there in your normal life and go call big black. Go do it. It's a free country. If you're really descendant of George Washington, you'll go out there and do it. Go do that. Go, Aaron, go call the that you know will drag your ass through the street. Go call her. You know you want to do it. It's a free country. It's a free country. The consequences are your own. White people who complain about not being able to say, they on some crybaby. Because this is really what they're saying. I want to say, but I don't want to get punched for it. I don't want to get mad at me for it. Like Matt Walsh, you with a tranny beard is not man enough to say, I want to be racist. Just say, I want to be racist. And I don't want y'all to get mad at me for it. Unfortunately, you don't have the right to be racist without us getting mad at you for it. If you want to be a racist, because that's what it comes down to, then you have to be able to accept that God's given consequences could be enacted upon you. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm saying that's how it's going down. That's how it's going down. You know, so they crying because if they say nigga, they might get their ass whooped, and that's gay.
Oh, let's get to the important part. Chat. We got to have a beard off between Matt Walsh and Strong. Beard off. We got to get beard off. You called it a tranny beard. He says your shit fucking weak. You niggas went right for the beards. Motherfucker said, like, look at this nigga's beard.
See, chat, Unc is unfocused, man. He is unfocused, yo. He is unserious.
What? That's fucking hilarious.
The fact of the matter is, we've got to fuck around and find out policy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Jews got to fuck around and find out policy. Arabs got to fuck around and find out policy.
You don't have a fuck around find out policy. Last Tuesday, you invited people to come on there and say it. That's not fuck around and find out. That's fuck around and come to the cookout. God damn it. No. This is what I'm saying. If you got fuck around
out of context
on site, this niggas y'all was like, hey, y'all can come on my show and say it. Come on, white man. I'm gonna put it's like the lion from the Wizard of Oz. I'll give you some courage. We need the strong white man back. Y'all gotta run around start calling people niggers and shit. Come on. No, you can't do that. That's no. I know it, don't I? So isn't it crazy? And you niggas was on my shit.
You out of context.
Here we go. Here y'all go.
You out of context. The fact of the matter is the black community has a fuck around and find out policy. You sat there and watched Strong Dad say, if they want to say it in their everyday walking life, then go ahead and say it. But if you're met with repercussions, you should be able to handle those repercussions. Don't try to invoke the First Amendment. No people of any empire should ever tolerate disrespect. You wouldn't go into Rome disrespecting Caesar. You wouldn't go into Greece. You wouldn't go into Macedonia disrespecting Alexander the Great. You wouldn't go into Rome, Persia, disrespecting their leader or their king. You can't go to Dubai. You can't even cuss in Dubai. They'll mollywop your ass. So you just expect niggas to just accept any old type of treatment? Absolutely not. We gotta fuck around and find out policy. If you disrespect us, we putting hands and feet on you.
That's always been the fucking case. But you're talking to Matt Walsh and them. The white man that say nigga, they don't have no problem saying it. But these niggas, the Matt Walshes and them, yeah, they scared now. There's still white folks that call you niggas soon first thing they got a chance to. Not Matt Walsh and them. Not this fucking coward. This is what I'm talking about.
Why he won't say it?
No, let's go. Let's bring this fucking back. You think the white man really scared to call you nigga? Let's get to the gist of it. You think they're that cowardly?
Yes.
Come to middle of Pennsylvania. We'll let you find that shit the fuck out. Go to the middle of Pennsylvania. Go. Once you go past Lancaster County and the shit, go out there, stand outside, and see what they call you. Matter of fact, go to Arkansas. That's even better. Go down Arkansas. See what they say to you.
I ain't going no damn Arkansas.
All right, cause you know, nigga. you know that white man still out there. Stop playing games.
Look,
but these white folks, come on, man, stop. They ain't doing a goddamn thing. They just crying online. That's why I don't interact with them.
That's the point we was trying to make. That even when you got the invite, because here's the thing, they say, as you've proven, they say you can't say the N-word. But what'd you say? Okay, go to Arkansas. Go past Lancaster, PA. Them rules do not apply. As you said. So you are disproving everything Matt Walsh and them is saying. Thank you for making my point for me. The truth of the matter is Matt Walsh and them are pussy. It's not nothing to do with the N-word. It's got nothing to do with black folks. It's got everything to do with Matt Walsh is pussy. That's what it comes down to. Thank you for making my point, Uncle Hotep.
Lewis, standing up for PA and Arkansas races is crazy. Nobody's standing up for them. I'm just telling you how the world is, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I grew up in Exton, Pennsylvania. There was only 3 niggas out there. 3 nigga families out there. I know how they roll. See, some of y'all just don't know how they roll.
I just don't like the whole fact that they going on the internet crying, acting like you can say it. That's why we open the space. Like, yeah, you can say it. You can absolutely say it. People say it all the time. But it's an op. Because what the fuck is we really talking about? He won't talk about his Jewish masters like that. Yeah. They got to fuck around and find out policy too. You won't have no bank account tomorrow. Your stripe be cut off. You be fucked up in the game.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's anti-Semitic. He's got employers. He works for the good man, Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro would never pull his bank account. I don't know what you're talking about.
He worked for Jews.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what it is. That sounds crazy to me. I'm going to call Bibi. I'm going to call Alex. What the fuck is his name? Greenblatt?
I got a great relationship with the Jews, okay? And he works with the bad ones, okay? They got good Jews and they got bad Jews. He worked with the bad Jews, okay? And he would never talk shit about the Jews like that, so don't fucking try that shit with us just because you want to get your grift off. And it's soft. He sounds really pussy on the internet complaining about this shit. And white people should not tolerate this. White people should not tolerate this. They should tell him, shut the fuck up, you sound like a little bitch. He's a communist. Trying to get words canceled. Nobody should say the word. What kind of liberal? Oh, they have a privilege. These niggas is woke right. That's what they are. They're literally the woke right. And it's disgusting. And I need white people to divest from this shit. I need all my good Americans, my Walmart Americans, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, Midwest, Middle America. I need y'all to cancel these niggas and divest. Cancel your membership. These niggas is not good for us. They're ops.
That's why I said at the beginning of the show, but I got put on trial for this shit. But, I mean,
you got put on trial for trying to cause a coup in Hotepistan. Meanwhile, we held one of the most productive Twitter spaces ever. See, people judged us off of the title of the space and not the effort of our work, not the merit of our work. We had people reporting our Twitter spaces. Black folks said, go report this space. You know why? Because like you, they were afraid of the peace that we could create between the races. They were afraid of the work that we put in. They are afraid of the productivity of our efforts. And everybody is afraid of unity and bringing the world together. Because you need division in order to survive, Uncle Hotep. That's what your grift needs. 2 months ago, it was, oh, why are we celebrating war between Iran and Israel? Now it's, oh, shit, look at Pakistan. They got dogfights. 120 pilots was out there for an hour. Uncle Hotep is salivating at this new news, being the hypocrite that he is.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Nasty work. He was last month. He was all about peace in the Middle East. Now it's this nigga's a war hawk.
no way.
That's what you said in your timeline. Oh shit, check it out. They getting it in. Sound like a nigga watching niggas fight on the corner with his camera out.
World today. That part of me never changes.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Cap.
Never change.
Cap.
Listen, is
Nah, Cannon's not going live tonight. He gotta go hustle up some bread, so he ain't gonna be able to make it tonight. So unfortunately, we don't have no after party tonight, folks. No after party tonight, but you can go get yourself some supplements from menoforder.com. Go get you some Apex. Go get you some Flow. menoforder.com, coupon code Griff Report. Or you can use Uncle Hotep's link, menoforder.com/Uncle Hotep. Go get your supplements. That's all I got, man. You live Sunday? What time?
I'm trying to be 6:30.
You keep changing the time, yo. Last time you said 7, you showed up at 6:30. Now you saying 6:30, so you gonna show up at 7.
No, I want to start. I want to move it a little bit earlier, so I can do a lot more. And in case I would get a call, like if I get a call, then that's basically my whole show and shit.
Who you calling, Boule Uncle?
Yeah, I probably want to call him. I gotta talk about the NBA, man. You know what I mean? So I gotta talk about it. He's big NBA. Yeah.
Spookball.
That's the best playoffs. I'm not bullshit you not. This has been one of the best playoff rounds I've ever seen in my life. And I'm old.
That's because all the best players are injured.
Nah, these games have been good. These games have been close. What are you talking about? This is a blowout tonight, and there was a blowout last night, but like I never seen so many buzzer beaters in my life. This has been a good playoffs. They stepped it up.
It's scripted.
Just a couple months ago, they were saying these niggas wasn't playing hard. It's a bad product. Them Shines got together and said, hey, man, we got to play hard, man.
Who balling? Who balling right now?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, exactly. You see what I'm saying? You just pulling names out your ass now.
The nigga from the Knicks.
See what I'm saying? The nigga from the Knicks. Niggas can't even say their names. The nigga from the Knicks. See what I'm saying? Who?
He's balling. Jalen Brunson's balling. Anthony Edwards is balling. Fucking SGA's balling. Jokic is balling. Aaron Gordon is balling. It's a new era. Them old niggas got put out the pasture. Steph, the last one holding on. He just tore his hamstring.
I told you all the niggas is injured.
No, it's a changing of the guard. Listen, you're not missing what I'm saying. We are witnessing the changing of the fucking guard right before our eyes. That fucking Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, all them old niggas is about to be out of here. The young boys is ready now. See, before the young boys wasn't ready. Like they wasn't experienced enough. But now, these young boys now, they ready. They're ready. No bullshit.
I seen the highlights from game 2 of Boston versus Knicks, and Boston threw that game. We all watched it.
Tatum choked. That's what happened. He didn't throw the game. Let's get choked.
Them niggas was the last 10 possessions. They was chucking up threes. How you chucking up threes and you winning? It's part of a script.
We shoot threes. And they say, see, when the nuts get tight, that's where you find out about niggas. And nuts got tight. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm saying, like, dude, we're about to see a new generation of NBA. It's gonna be Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, SGA. And Jokic got a few more years, but we're going to.
Did Paul Pierce ever make it to the studio?
I think he did. He said he was almost there.
Last time I seen that nigga was 4 miles into the walk. He was in his robe. He said if the Knicks don't win, if Boston don't win game 2, he had to walk to work. Today I seen a nigga walk to work. He got there an hour ago. He better than me. I'd have told y'all, man, I was just playing. Fuck it. I'm not walking no fucking 15 miles. That nigga was bugging.
That's a crazy fucking come up, though. That's a crazy social media job.
That is he should have live streamed that. He should have hired a cameraman and live streamed that whole shit. He could have got a sponsor and everything.
Yeah, get a nice shoe sponsor, everything.
KG drove past him.
It was so crazy. KG so fucking tall. He was still driving and his head was all outside the fucking sunroof and shit. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like he was driving a go-kart. I couldn't believe that shit.
Them niggas humongous, man. Them niggas is giants. These the best playoffs in 10 years? Who going to win the whole thing? I got my money on Ant-Man. Don't let New York win. If New York win, y'all, we tearing this whole country down.
I don't know. I think the Knicks do have a shot. I hate to say it.
If the Knicks win, y'all never gonna hear the end of that shit.
Cause I'm not a believer in Boston. I don't even believe in Boston last year. Plus, Trish is a Boston fan, so I know, like, damn, I ain't fucking rooting for Boston. Hell no. My uncle up there in Boston too. No, they're not making it. I don't think they'll make it.
I got Knicks over Boston.
Yeah, but then they got to play Indiana. That'll be a good series.
Who played for Indiana?
Halliburton and them. That light skinned nigga.
That's the one with the crazy daddy?
Yeah, whose dad came on. Yeah.
Didn't they ban the dad from coming to the games?
Yeah, he can't come to the games no more.
Yeah. Who y'all got, Chad? Who y'all think win the whole thing, man? Who y'all got in the finals? Who y'all got in the finals and who you got as the winner? I need to know. What round are we in?
These are the semifinals. That means the semifinals of each bracket.
So we in the quarters.
Yeah. No. Well, I guess quarterfinals of the big bracket, but no, because quarters, semis, final. Yeah, you're right. But it's like Sleepy says, he can't call it. There's so many good. It's like a lot of these teams are evenly matched. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard to pick them. Conference semifinals.
So it's 8 teams left in.
Yeah. 8, then 4, then 2.
All right. I'm not watching till the final, so y'all niggas have fun.
Man, if it's Knicks in the conference finals, you gotta worship. That's gonna be fucking like this like the Knicks. I guess the Knicks play tomorrow. That might be much watch, cause you know how the Knicks fans are. Knicks fans go fucking crazy.
Nigga, if the Knicks go to the finals, I'm copping the jersey. I'll tell you right now, nigga, I'm gonna be a bandwagon. If they win, I'm a bandwagon Knicks fans. I'm coming to Hotep Con with a Knicks jersey on. Fuck it. The ticket prices is crazy. I know the Knicks prices is probably crazy for tomorrow night. It's mad hype around that series. $760.
Is that for the upper 760?
That's probably just to get in the building. MSG crazy regardless.
You ever been in Madison Square Garden?
I sure have. I was in Madison Square Garden when Jordan dropped double nickel.
Oh yeah.
When Jordan dropped double nickel, my cousin was outside trying to scalp tickets. I was 16 years old, and we was trying to get some scalp tickets, and that's the night I met Busta Rhymes was walking in with Russell Simmons, and I was a little kid, and I remember like, oh shit, Russ, and they dapped me up. You know what I'm saying? I was in the building for that night. You know. I was in Madison Square Garden. I went to Madison Square Garden for Chappelle too last year.
Oh, okay, I remember you said that.
Yeah, but I was in the building. We ended up in the bar downstairs of MSG, and yeah, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. It was the energy was in that building that night for the 55 game. He dropped double nickel. We was downstairs in MSG at the bar for that game. Crazy.
Good Jabari. It's the Sabbath, but all non-religious Jews are going to be there. It's going to be an Upper East Side synagogue meeting in the MSG.
Shout out to our greatest ally.
Sure. Yeah, we'll see. What did they play? Did they play tomorrow? Scores?
I think they play tomorrow.
No, they don't play till Saturday.
Oh, Saturday?
Thunder's Nuggets. Knicks Saturday, 3:30.
3:30? Oh, that'll be right after I get out of the creators meeting. All right, that'll work.
All right, you got anything?
That's all I got, man. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, man. Take it
All right, peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.